Hey guys, it's Caitlin and I'm finally back with another video. I haven't filmed in so long and I don't know why, to be honest. Things have just been a little bit busy and filming just hasn't been on the top of my priority list. But you know, I had time and I really missed filming and I really wanted to upload something. So yeah, we're gonna do this. I feel like I've done these kinds of videos a lot, but I am going to be doing another book haul because there are several books that I have bought recently. A few of them I've actually just gotten today. And there are also a few that I'm not sure if I've actually shown them to you guys, but I'm going to show them to you anyway. So yeah, you can just sit back, relax, and enjoy looking at books, because if that was my job, I would love to do that. So the first book in this book haul is Empire of Storms by Sarah J Maas. Words cannot describe how excited I am for this book. I pre-ordered it as soon as I finished Queen of Shadows and I waited for so long, and it got here 2 days after the book actually came out, and I only just started reading it over the weekend and I'm loving it so far. I'm only about 4 or 5 chapters in just because I've only had time to read it before going to school, but oh my god. Next, I'm not sure if I've shown you guys this series, but gonna show it to you anyway, and that is the Geek Girl first 3 books in this series. So if you guys don't know the order of the books, the first is Geek Girl, the second is Model Misfit, and then the third is Picture Perfect, and these are by Holly Smile? I'm sorry, I don't know. Next is yet another one that I don't know if I've shown you guys, but that's Eleanor and Park by Rainbow Rowell. My friend got this for my birthday this year, and it was in February, but I don't think I ever hauled it, so now I'm hauling it. I actually don't know anything about a majority of the books in this haul because I prefer to go into books blind. Is it just me, or do the synopses on the inside of books tend to give away a lot about the book, way more than I actually want to know? I just want to go in, I want to be surprised by everything. The next book, I actually got it quite recently, and that's The Knife of Never Letting Go by Patrick Ness, and I've heard so many good things about this series and I'm so excited. I saw it in a bookstore in the city and it was like $15 and I'm just, ooh, look at the shiny. Yeah, but the really cool thing about this is the dust jacket. See all the writing on it, right? Oh, it's gone. It's a bloody clear dust jacket. The next book I actually got at my school's annual book swap that we do, and that is Reckless by Cornelia Funk. Once again, I have no clue what this book is about, but it looked pretty fascinating, and I did read the blurb before I went in. Through a Mirror is a Dangerous World. For years, Jacob Reckless, I see what you did there, has enjoyed its secrets and treasures. Not anymore. His younger brother has followed him. Now dark magic will turn the boy to beast, break the heart of the girl he loves, and cause chaos to rule forever, unless Jacob can find a way to save them. You thought you knew about fairy tales. Think again. Now, I freaking love anything that has to do with fairy tales. If it's based around a fairy tale, it's a fairy tale retelling, I will read it. I'm not even joking. So I read the fairy tale thing and I was hooked straight away. So I can't wait to get into this book. Ah! Why do I keep making that noise? I'm so retarded. The next book that I have is Prince of Shadows by Rachel Caine. She is the author of the Morganville Vampire series. I do have one book up there, but it's on the very top shelf and I can't actually reach it right now because I'm short. But yeah, so this book is a retelling of Romeo and Juliet, but you know, more fiction, well, it is fiction, but more fantasy and all that kind of stuff. So I was hooked. I love the story of Romeo and Juliet, and when I saw that it was written by Rachel Caine, how could you not pick that up? So this will definitely have a book talk going up. Most likely all these will. I'm talking a lot today, I'm sorry. Ooh, that could have ended very badly. So next we have this big bag of books that I got from my local library because they are often selling books there for really cheap ones that no one's really borrowing anymore. So, why not? Okay, so the first 3 books that I have from my local library are 3 books from the Skullduggery Pleasant series. I've always wanted to read this. We started reading this series in primary school when my teacher would read aloud to all the students, and I really liked hearing it, but I prefer reading for myself, and when I saw that these 3 were here, I couldn't not pick them up. I have no clue which books these actually are, I'm gonna look that up now. So we've got The Deathbringer, which is book 6 in this series. Kingdom of the Wicked, which is book 7. And lastly, The Dying of the Light, which is book 9. So yay! Gonna have to buy the first 5 if I want to read these, but you know. Okay. The next 3 books that I have aren't actually for me, they're for a couple of my friends who really want to read this series. But that is 3 books out of the Bloodline series by Rochelle Mead. This is a spin-off series to Vampire Academy, including Sydney and Adrian. So we've got book 2, which is The Golden Lily, book 3, which is The Indigo Spell, and lastly book 4, which is The Fiery Heart. And the last 2 books that I have today, I'm very excited for. They're in hardcover, which is my thing, because if they're not in hardcover, then most likely I won't get them. The books that I have here are the first 2 books in the Teardrop series by Lauren Kate. I love Lauren Kate's books. I loved the Fallen series. I read it in primary school. Even my mum enjoyed that series, and she doesn't read a lot of young adult. But I did pick up Teardrop. I have read it before, and the first time I read it, I really didn't like it. But I have been wanting to give it another go. But now I have books 1 and 2 in hardcover. So the back of this book just says Never Ever Cry, and all I can remember about this series is that it's about a girl named Eureka and something about her tears. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, then feel free to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you want to see more videos with moi or with any of my friends that I do collabs with. And yeah, I really suck at ending these videos.